Welcome to day 21 of my 100 days of Webflow journey. Today we're going to learn how to host your code on GitHub and then make it work on Webflow. Now this can be useful if you have, let's say, a long code that is on your Webflow page and you just want to get organized, or if in case you hit that 10,000 character limits, because Webflow only allows you 10,000 characters in your custom code. So if you hit that limit and you want to, write more code, this is a good method that you can host your code on GitHub and then just call it through calling the source. Now, for some reason, I haven't seen much information on this online. I've looked around and there was very little information on this. So I decided to make a video because I was using this for a client project and we wanted to organize all the custom codes that we had there. And we actually hit that limit of 10,000 characters. So we were looking around on how to make this work. And I found very little information, so here I am making this video for you if in case you get in my position and you want to solve the situation. Now, without further ado, I've talked too much. Let's get to this. So don't forget to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, turn on that notification bell to stay tuned on this 100 days of Webflow journey. If you have any topics that you want me to cover, drop me a comment and I'll be happy to cover it for you, and then we can make nice stuff on Webflow, work together and learn from each other. Without further ado, let's get to it. All right, so what we have here is this project that we worked on a few episodes ago, and I want to host this. So we use GSAP here. I want to host this GSAP code that we made externally. Now, this is not a very long code, but let's say it gets really long and I want to host it somewhere else and I'm hitting the character limit, or I just want to organize this. So I just want to change this into one line, just like how I'm calling the library here. So in order to do that, we'll go to GitHub. Now, GitHub is a platform where you can host code, you can host programs, you can host a lot of things. I mean, there's a lot about GitHub on the internet. You can check it out, learn more about it. But for now, you just need to go on GitHub, create a new account. And then once you're in your account, now this is my account, you start a new repository. So you click on new. Now this repository is going to be called not AirPods page, it's going to be called AirPod GSAP, let's say. So AirPod GSAP, and then create repository. And now it created a repository for us. And now we want to create a new file. So if you have an already existing file with your code, you can just upload it here. But in this case, we're just going to create a new file. Now we're going to name our file AirPod gsap.js, and then we're going to just copy that code here that we have. And I'm just going to copy this code. So just copy all of it and then paste it here. And now I have my code here pasted. Everything is good. Commit changes. We commit the changes. And now I know that my code is here. It's in AirPods. It's in AirPod GSAP, AirPod gsap.js. And now I need to bring this to Webflow. So in order to do that, I can use jsDelivr. jsDelivr.com is, you just go to jsDelivr.com and then you go to GitHub. And then you copy this first line where it says load any GitHub release, commit, or branch. And then you paste this line here. And then first, we'll need to copy this syntax. So source, just need to get like source. So script, space, source, open and close, what do they call it? Apostrophes, commas. Something, I don't know, English is my third language, so I'm not very sure. Okay, so script, source, and then you paste this here, and then basically that's basically it. And then you just need to call your repository. So the username, you change user to your username on GitHub, which is Yaroshidi in my case. And then here we'll change the file, which is the file of the repository, which is AirPod GSAP, and then the file itself, which we just built, which is AirPod gsap.js, instead of file. So in conclusion, user is your username, the repo version is your repository name, the file is your file name. Repository, file, username. So this is basically it. And now if we click save and then we click publish, and then we go to our page, you can see that the animation is working fine. Everything is cool here, and we have very much less code here on our page. Now remember, when you copy and paste these codes, make sure that there is no, well, script. I mean, this is, if you're not very familiar with these stuff, don't copy these script syntax, because these script syntax are for HTML purposes. So this is like basically an HTML code. But in our case here, since this is a .js file, so it's a JavaScript file, so it just needs to be pure JavaScript. So that's how this is done. Thank you for watching the video. I hope I taught you something today. Please stay tuned on this 100 days of Webflow journey. Do subscribe, do give me a thumbs up, do turn on that notification bell to get tuned on the next video that comes in. Well, I make a video every day, so just get tuned on that. And if you have any topics that you want me to cover, please drop me a comment or contact me through LinkedIn or any other social media method, and I'll be happy to make a video about that. And tomorrow we're gonna start a series of something, actually like a series within the series of something very cool that I want to start, which is building an app, well, a dashboard. So stay tuned on that, and see you tomorrow.